upon you to make your own judgment. For example, things like that. How do we conduct our marriage? How do we behave in a marital life? How should I behave with my wife?
Yeah.
Right? How do we distribute the wealth?
Yeah.
Right? And let's say how to govern the country,
Yeah.
how to protect people.
Yeah.
And then we have some general understanding, which is speaking the truth. We always know is it a good virtue. Like harming someone is bad. These are the general understanding, right? And every human would, no one would argue. But when it comes to the totality, our life is much more than that. When the totality of our life, it requires a complete guidance. And what we believe is that the Maker can provide you the guidance. Do you follow me?
Yeah.
Because if you make something, you would be giving the manual of this.
Yeah.
Just like any product, like an iPhone. If you prepare an iPhone or make an iPhone, you are the manufacturer. You give this manual for someone to use it correctly.
Yeah.
The same way the Creator created us from nothingness, from a drop of water and 3 layers of darkness in the wombs of our mother. And Allah mentioned that وَالَّذِي يُصَوِّرُكُمْ فِي الْأَرْحَامِ كَيْفَ يَشَاءُ. So He fashioned you or shaped you the way He likes, and His wisdom and His understanding, right? So, and then He created you and He given you this life as a part of test. Now, how do we know that this my life is a test? Is got confirmed through external sources, which is the books and the messenger.
Yeah.
Otherwise, how would I know? Imagine we all came up to this world and there is no external influence that what should I do in this earth?
Right.
Are we going to work, home, or repeat the process, or how do we do that? Or what is the actual ultimate purpose? So these are the questions cannot be figured out through our intellectual faculties. Someone would say, oh, my purpose of life is dancing. Someone would say, my purpose of life is singing. We would have different understanding of purpose of life. So that's why the Creator of the heavens and the earth shaped everything with perfect measure, and then He sent guidance so that we know why we are here. Imagine you head out of home. You have no food and you have no guidance. You'd be depressed.
Yeah.
Because you do not even know where you are going.
Yeah.
So this is why the totality of our guidance, our Creator taken on His control to making sure that He will guide people. Means He will show them the guidance, and then He allowed you some choice so that He can test you. You have the free will, right? Because you made a will to come out. That shows that you have the will.
Yeah.
So therefore, if you look at our own makeup, I can obey or disobey.
Yeah.
That shows I can be tested.
Yeah.
I'm ready for test. So that's why Islam, Allah said, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. I have not created jinn kind. This is another type of creation, and mankind to trial and test us. So that's the ultimate purpose. And then we have heaven and hellfire afterwards, and Allah will resurrect everyone bodily, and He will be asking question about all the details affairs of our life. How did you spend your life? How did you earn money? How did you spend money? How did you spend all of your lifetime? And every minute things will be also recorded there, and Allah will bring you back so that absolute justice can be done.
Yeah.
The question is, if there is no life after, so if there is no day of judgment, that means there is no absolute justice. You get that?
Yeah.
Because nobody will be rewarded for all the good things they have done, and nobody will be punished for their criminal activities they have done. So if there is no day of judgment, and if there is no recompense for good and punishment for hellfire, the life makes no sense.
Well, I followed one road, or one belief I've always followed is that if you know your neighbour is hungry, better to go to bed on half the stomach and share your food. That's one belief that I've always told by a very good Muslim friend of mine. Never, if you know your neighbour is hungry, give him half your food. Better you go to sleep on half the stomach than a full stomach.
It's very profound. You know, they're very profound, something in Islam. It's been told, our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam told, if you eat food and your neighbor sleeps hungry, your worship will not be accepted. Now let me define what is neighbor, how precise the neighbor is. Imagine your house number is 10. And you have
Doesn't have
all,
to be
no, we
decided.
have 40 houses from your right, they are considered your neighbor. From your left, all the 40 houses consider your neighbor. From the front, all the 40 houses will be considered as neighbor. From the behind, all the 40 houses from your behind will be considered as neighbor. Look at the specification. And we've been told to be kind, compassionate to our neighbor, in so much so degree that one of the hadith, which is the teaching of the Prophet, said, some of the companions feel that as if God will reveal something to share about inheritance. So Islam, just like I mentioned, that all of the good things you do, are part of the package, but it is not the full package. Our life is a totality where it's required total guidance. And the total guidance only comes when you acknowledge that you have a maker. Otherwise, imagine if you do all the good things, who will give you the reward? That's a good question, isn't it? Who will give you the reward? Now imagine you fed everyone from your pocket. You can say, look, out of my good accord I have done it. But the question is, who given you this accord? But you feel the satisfaction within you. So you, exactly, So that pleasure, you feel pleasure because of doing so. So that is a reward you getting.
And so, there's also the reward of giving but not receiving. You don't always give to receive.
Yeah, look, that's why, like, if you think about our life, our blessing, that uncountable blessing that we receive, where are we paying anything back? Or what does the Creator want? So Islam tells us that you cannot give anything back to Allah. Basically, Allah is no need of your wealth, no need the blood, meat or anything. You will need to worship God for your own benefit. Imagine all the world's people, they don't worship God. It will not harm God any way, shape or form. Look, you can see at the creation and look at His majesty and glory. It will not benefit Him or harm Him. But we have to be grateful for whatever we have received. And that shows that you need to worship God the way God told us to do so.
I have to be rude, I have to be moving on. But are you here every night? Like,
every Saturday, every Saturday. And what do you think so far the message is?
It's good.
Yeah, have a read through.
I'll read through. And I'm this time every Saturday, but I'm here every night. I come through to go to work. I work nights.
Let me, do you mind if I take your number?
Yeah, sure.
I can send you a video. You can have a look.
Jonathan, 075.
Yeah, awesome. Can you type in? Yep.
Oh, 0752 2626266. And if you drop call me, that's
So, Jonathan, it's important to find out the truth. It's important to find out the truth. And then we believe that, God has given this intellectual faculties to find out the message. And Islam is the fastest growing religion on the planet. And a lot of people are coming to Islam. And why is this? And a lot of people you'll find, Ryan, he's become Muslim 4 weeks ago. And the Yusuf, he became Muslim long times ago. So a lot of people coming from different religion, different culture background, shows the universality of Islam and how it appealed to the human mind. And that shows the universality of this religion, because it tells you the simple thing that do not worship the creation, worship the Creator. The most simplest things you can find, not like the concept of Trinity and other confusing ideas, right? So, Jonathan, it was lovely speaking to you.
Thank you.
I hope
Sorry, I can't stay long.
No.
I start work. I'm going to grab myself my regular coffee and I'll start work at...
Let's catch up sometime.
Yeah, please do, Jonathan.
Yeah, let me just save it.
JONATHAN. JONATHAN. Okay.
Jonathan, where? Stratford, shall I?
Stratford,
So
But I live in Manor Park.
Yeah. Let's catch up sometime for a coffee.
Thank you. Yeah. Here one day.
All right. Look after
Thank
yourself.
you.
Thank you. Look after yourself.
Cheers.
Thanks.